Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm Caleb and I use he, they pronouns, and in today's video I wanted to talk about Mother's Day. I was reflecting on my relationship with my mother and I looked back at my video from last year, and y'all can look at that if you want to. I cringe when I watch it and I just want to like hug past Caleb, but you know, shout outs to them because they were really trying to like reflect and process all the bullshit that they were going through essentially. But I wanted to give some of my thoughts about Mother's Day this year, and I feel like I may just be giving y'all a bunch of quotes that reflect how I feel about my mother, but I do want to be open and honest about how still to this day I will cry over my mother, just because like I feel like a deep part of me wants that relationship to heal, wants that relationship to become something that like unless both parties will engage, it won't become. So yeah, I well, in El Paso, I was working at a bakery or with the catering department specifically, and I used to like cut fruits, and like even so my mother also worked at the commissary, which is like the military version of Walmart, but she prepared, sorry, my roommates are coming in and out. But she prepared like the chopped veggies and chopped fruit for the produce section. And so even while I was like cutting veggies and fruits for like the little platters that we would create, I like felt connected to her and felt like immediately sad and wanting to like have a relationship with her. And I feel like there's moments in my life still where I'm doing something that reminds me of her and I like automatically get sad, or I automatically like just want, I don't know, like the warmth and comfort of a mother. So if you feel that, don't feel alone, because I still feel that way. And another example is while I was driving out here, I'm wild, y'all. I love road trips. I didn't really love this road trip, but I was driving literally cross country and I felt like my mother because she's the type to just like hop in the car and like drive down to Florida just because she wants to go to the beach. Uh, and in the process of driving literally like 2-3 days, I like felt like I was with her or something. I don't know. But I started crying in the car while I was driving. I think it was probably also the sad breakup songs that I was playing because I like go through so many albums while driving as well. So yeah, that's there's a cat outside. Sorry, I get so distracted while recording these videos. So yeah, if you are a trans person or just a person who has a interesting relationship with their mother and you still have like memories that like make you cry, know that that's okay. Know that emotions are emotions and just let them be. Oh, and that brings me to my first quote that really drives home how I feel about my mother right now. And I think I just randomly found this on Facebook one day and wrote it down in my journal. But let every situation be what it is instead of what it should be. And let me repeat that. Say it slow, like a poet. Let every situation be what it is instead of what it should be. And that's sort of how I've been trying to navigate my relationship with my mother, because I have this idea of what I want our relationship to be. I have this idea of who I want her to be, and like the reality is it's not that. And the more that I just let it be what it is, the less like hurt and disappointment that I face, because with disappointment that happens because like there's an expectation for things to be different. And so even with my birthday, yes, I went to visit them, like my mom and my sisters. I posted a video about like my sister giving me a haircut, so if you want to check that out, that's there. I attempted to do a vlog and that failed miserably. Shout out to YouTubers who can vlog. Anyways, this is a tangent. Going back, whenever I went there, I had little to no expectations about her like respecting my pronouns, about her respecting me in general. I was just excited to be with my sisters and excited to like share my birthday with them. And going in like that, of course I was still like anxious and nervous about it, but going in with that mindset like really helped. And I mean, it wasn't terrible. Like she still dead named me for sure, but I don't know, I enjoyed myself with my sisters so much that it didn't really matter. And another quote that I really think reflects how I feel about my mother's and I's relationship is, I feel like I'm gonna butcher it, so I may like put it right here. But it says something along the lines of, we accept the love that we think we deserve. And I feel like, especially past Caleb, like I wanted so badly for things with her to work out that I just like let her treat me like shit and let her like do things that, like, if it was a stranger, if it was any other person, I would like taken legal action. I would have went to the police. I would have like done all these things that make logical sense. But because it was her, because I have this like, I don't even know if it's really, I guess it's a bond, but like thinking back, even throughout childhood, I didn't have this like great relationship with her. So me coming out as trans only made that like not so great relationship even more not so great. But I think I'm becoming more of a person who recognizes what I deserve, and whatever it is she's trying to dish out as love isn't that. And so I'm just sort of like trying to see her as just a flawed human and trying to like distance myself from her negativity. And at times that can still be hard because I want to maintain and develop a relationship with my sisters, and because she's their legal guardian, it's like complicated. I feel like I haven't fully fleshed that out yet, but it is a process. And yeah, the last quote that I'll bring up is, it's okay to disappoint people. If I've learned anything, I am the family disappointment probably. I mean, I was a great successful kid, and I was like doing the thing, but still really sad while like doing it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna choose to do this thing, and life has shown me that shit sometimes hits the fan, and I get that. For example, transferring, I still don't have any regrets about that. It has not turned out to be what I expected, but I have no regrets about transferring. That was probably like one of the best decisions that I made for myself. So yeah, I think my parents had this idea of my future and my life that looks very different from the life and the future I have for myself. And the quote, "It's okay to disappoint people," just reminds me that like I should be living my life for me. Yes, I do want to make an impact on this world and bring good things into the lives of people who I touch. But I'm also very okay with disappointing people, and I hope this video made sense. Shout out to all the great mothers out there, and happy birthday. Wow. Wow. Shout out to all the great mothers out there, and happy Mother's Day to mothers who are caring, to mothers who do nurture and show compassion towards their kids, even if they're trans, even if they're LGB, whatever. And shout out to the trans parents out there who are living their authentic selves while still parenting and still dealing with all the things that adults have to deal with. So yeah, I hope you're doing well. I don't know. If you want to comment something below, go ahead. If you made it this far to the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to see myself in more videos. I've really been struggling with YouTube because I've been making videos, editing them, and then trying to upload them, and then YouTube does something weird with my video, and it's frustrating. So I don't even know if this will be up on Mother's Day. So whenever you see this, yeah. All right. Bye.